Hi, I'm Alan from Alpus Group. I will explain to you how Alpus can help you to achieve your property development goals as a property investor in Guildford. Alpus offers a project and construction management service for property development to property investors in Guildford. We totally represent your interests as a property investor in Guildford, totally, while you retain control of your property investment. Tell us what are your goals and your long-term strategy. We will identify potential development sites for you. We'll prepare a contracting strategy to implement your project. We'll prepare contracts between you and your designers and contractors. We are your eyes and ears on the project and on site. We report to you regularly about progress against plans, and we make recommendations about the best actions to take to maximize your profits, holding your hand at every stage. Who am I and what led me here? I'm Alan Edwards. I'm an indentured quantity surveyor and estimator by profession. I trained with a local building contractor in Portsmouth. I then planned and organised building projects for a large retail group's construction company, that was ABF Group. I worked for contractors for 13 years through the UK and then in the UAE. Then went into construction consultancy for 20 years plus, working in the UK and internationally for blue chip clients. I've managed projects for development and infrastructure clients. And I changed my perspective about what is needed so as to see things from the client or customer's standpoint. Hence, here I am today. Here's some of what I've done. Building and civil engineering projects from the smallest up to the largest, more than £1.5 billion. Residential, conversions and new build. Commercial, retail, hotel and industrial. Infrastructure projects, rail, bridges, port reclamation works. I've worked in the UK, Europe, Middle East and Caribbean. I've worked on schemes from design inception to completion and handover to operations. I've worked with many different types and forms of contract, including JCT, design and build, target cost, turnkey and FIDIC, and I've counted many contractors' claims. This is a testimonial from ACOM, the Managing Director Europe, thanking me for the good work I've done in Baku, Azerbaijan, and also from the country manager there. A testimonial from Gilan Holding, the chairman, Mr. Muradov, regarding the work I did for them in Baku. Testimonial from Docklands Right Railway, Rory O'Neill, head of projects for DLR, following the successful delivery of the Stratford International Extension project in advance of the 2012 Olympics. An abstract from my portfolio of projects in the UK and overseas. Residential projects, local authority housing developments in North and West London, several of those. Private redevelopment of golf course, conversion projects and refurbishments, various. Chelsea Harbour residential, multi-storey, mixed use, luxury serviced apartments at Hyde Park Gate. Present development, Baku, Azerbaijan. Ajban residential lifestyle village in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Commercial projects, fine fare, hypermarkets, supermarkets and shop fitting projects throughout the UK for the ABF Group. I worked for them for about 7 years. Factory units in Farlington, Hampshire. Ladymead Retail Park, Guildford for Arundel House Securities from Farnham. Chelsea Harbour Retail, Restaurant and Hotel for P&O Developments. Office developments at Bevis Marks and St Paul's in the City of London and Whitechapel for P&O Developments. Apex Plaza, Reading for Prudential. Present development offices in Baku for Gilan and government offices in Gaborone in Botswana. Hotel projects, Intercontinental Hotel Abu Dhabi, where I work for the contractor. Cable Beach redevelopment, Nassau, Bahamas. Emerald Beach Hotel, Nassau, Bahamas. Lucayan Beach Hotel, Freeport, Grand Bahama, all for the Hotel Corporation of the Bahamas. Lanesborough Hotel, London, for Bond Corporation. Dorchester Hotel refurbishment, London, for Ferris and Watson. I advised the project managers on that job. Present Development Hotel, Baku, Azerbaijan, for Gilan. So what are the property development opportunities in the Guildford property market? There are changes of use cases being implemented in the UK from September 2020, which means you have permitted development rights to carry out certain types of conversion from commercial uses to residential, or demolition of unused commercial buildings and replacement with residential. These change of use cases give the possibility of big increase in value. With recession, commercial properties are reduced. property prices are reduced, there's the potential for massive profit from the change of use from commercial to residential, and there's an opportunity to refinance for the long term and potentially triple your profits. The Alpus formula for property development success in Guildford: identify potential development sites, preliminary design and feasibility, site acquisition and planning permission, marketing and sales plan, detailed design and construction. Alpus has professional contacts and an active network throughout the UK, so we can identify potential development sites for you as a property investor in Guildford. We will offer you potential development sites depending on the area in which you'd like to invest and the value of investment you'd like to make. We currently have potential development sites in Hampshire, Surrey and Sussex, as well as other parts of the UK. Step 2, preliminary design and feasibility. Alpus will help you to arrange the necessary designers and consultants for your proposed property development. We will prepare the contracts for you to sign. We will prepare a contracting strategy to implement your project. We will prepare a feasibility study / development appraisal for your project. Once you're happy to proceed to implementation, we'll help you with the next steps. Step 3, site acquisition and planning permission. We will guide you through these steps while keeping your risk to the minimum. We may recommend you take out an option to purchase the site, subject to planning permission, since this is the least risk for any investor. In other areas where there are permitted development rights, we may recommend outright purchase of the site. Whatever happens, we'll appraise you of the risks at all stages. Funding and cash flow considerations and refinance. We'll appraise your potential development site for maximising profitability. We'll advise you whether it's appropriate to hold the site for the long term and dramatically increase your profitability, or potentially to sell off the developed assets upon development. We'll identify funding sources for financing your property development. Once you're happy to proceed to implement your property, we will help you with the next step, which is marketing and sales. We'll help you with an appropriate marketing and sales campaign for residential, including retirement homes, commercial, high street, out-of-town retail or offices, or industrial, hotel or mixed use. Detailed design and construction. We'll arrange the most appropriate contracting strategy depending on your priorities. We'll seek bids based on the preliminary design documents and pre-qualified contractors. We'll recommend and advise you which is the most appropriate designer or contractor to use, and we'll manage all contracts on your behalf. Contracting strategy. We may recommend one of the following preferred strategies: either design and build contract, where the contractor undertakes detailed design, or construction management, where there's no main contractor, but we manage a series of trade contractors on your behalf. We'll arrange things so as to protect you from delays and minimise the possibility of contractual claims. Step 5, we will also look at the appropriate construction design and methods to ensure that you get the work carried out to the appropriate quality and obviously to profitability, and to take account of future handover arrangements to occupiers and tenants. And we'll also look at possibilities of use of system building methods and modular construction to optimize the program and give you certainty of achieving your timescales, profitability and quality. At all stages, Alpus will ensure you're advised and have systems in place for the following aspects: project or construction management, health and safety, quality assurance and control, environmental management and control, risk assessment, analysis and management, and stakeholder management. To recap, our 5-step property development success formula will help you with identification of potential development sites in Guildford and in the UK and further afield, preliminary design and feasibility, including funding and cash flow considerations and refinance for the longer term, acquisition of site and planning permission, marketing and sales, detailed design and construction, including system building considerations. If the service we offer is of interest to you as a property investor in Guildford, then please do not hesitate to get in touch with us. www.alpusgroup.com. I'm Alan at alpusgroup.com. My phone number is 07539 141 257. We'll give you a proposal based on your specific requirements and our unique knowledge and expertise of our team and our professional partners and network. We operate in the UK from our offices in North Hampshire. See you in the next video.